It's so cold out here. Whew. How is everybody today? I gotta be to work late today, so I figured I'll go live a little bit while I'm getting myself together after I've done what I need to do. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm trying to get these brows together, child. Today is not a good day for my brow. I'm not having a good brow day. For some reason, it ain't doing what it need to do today. And it's a hit or miss when you're doing these brows, especially when you drawing them on, child. It's a hit or miss. The more you do it, the better you get at it. But child, it takes some practicing. Get it right. My advice: when you got when you got eyebrows, keep them. Don't tear them up. Getting them done all the time, and then you get one good time, they jack you up, and you never the same again with it. But how was everybody's weekend? I know a lot of you guys celebrated Valentine. I have to tell y'all a quick story about how my weekend went. I'm gonna be honest and tell y'all the real truth of how my Valentine Day went. So, if I can be 100% honest, I believe that this might have been the most selfish act I have ever committed in a for something that was supposed to be so romantic and so nice, and I mucked it up, y'all. I straight mucked it up. And right now, I ain't gonna lie, my wife is pissed at me. And it's not to tell my business, but she is. I'm in the doghouse, y'all. I can't, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. I don't do that. It's nothing, I'm not ashamed. Couples go through things all the time. So I'm not oversharing, but I am gonna tell you how I fucked up. So my wife bought tickets for us to go to the Fantasia concert with Trey Songz, and it was a couple of more people at the Prudential Center. Paid good money for these tickets. I want to say I kind of forgot about it because I'm not that big on concerts, but it was in the back that we were doing something for Valentine's Day. Well, I waited the last minute, and I was supposed to get an outfit, and I didn't go get one. And so the day of the concert, I had a whole bitch fit. I felt like my wife made sure she was good, but she didn't make sure I was good. Keep in mind, y'all, in the back, she brought the tickets. I ain't thinking about none of that. I'm being selfish. I'm thinking about myself. So I'm like, you're not taking care of me. I don't have nothing to wear. I ain't going to be rushing around, so I'm not going. I wasted her money on the tickets. Caught an attitude. Well, wait a minute. Let me back up. Because that day at work is what set it off. I had a terrible day at work, and I took it out on my wife. I can't leave that part out because going in that morning, I was fine. I was even thinking, like, what am I going to wear? If I can't make it to buy something, what am I going to go in my closet and get? Good morning, TC. So when I got to work again, I had a terrible day at work. So it festered into the rest of the day. So by 12, 1 o'clock, I was on demon time. And I was like, I ain't going. Fuck that. And if I could be honest, the selfishness about me almost wanted my wife to appease that and kind of persuade me to go or spoil me into going. If I can be honest, I think I was looking for that. And when that didn't happen, I got even madder. Now, people don't like people in their business. So, I could have got out here and said, I had a beautiful time this weekend. We went to see Fantasia, blah, 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 because we did have the tickets. But the real me can't do that. I can't give y'all a lie. I just don't, it's not necessary, because at the end of the day, I'm human. And I'm going to show y'all that I am human and I fuck up. I'm not perfect. And if I can dish it, I can take it. So I wound up coming home, starting an argument, an unnecessary argument, to the point where we just didn't even go to the concert. So my wife wasted money and she is pissed at me. This happened Friday. She still ain't speaking to me, y'all. It's Monday. Well, she's speaking, but it's short. She's pissed. The only thing I could think of doing to make this up, yeah, TC, I screwed the pooch this weekend. I had to go into hiding. I'm not going to lie to you. I had to go into hiding because I felt so bad. It was, and I know that I disappointed her, because we have arguments all the time, but this was different, because she made me realize how selfish I was in this moment, how I did not take initiative to do anything but complain and have my hand out. And she was absolutely right. She didn't say it like that, but as I'm thinking and thinking about it and holding myself accountable, yeah, she's absolutely right. I fucked up. So her birthday is coming up. It's at the end of the month. I have to do something to make this shit right. I have to. And I'm just left feeling a certain way. Like, what am I going to do to make her happy? Because she deserved it. And I feel like shit, y'all. I fucked up. Just like the barber fucked up my hair. Now, keep talking about my goddamn hair. May not look like that way, but y'all, if y'all could pay attention, like, they keep pushing my goddamn hairline back. It was here once and keep going back. I don't like it, because in a minute I ain't gonna have no hairline. My hairline gonna be fucked up, and I'm trying to prevent that from happening, y'all. But anyway, that was my weekend. I hope you guys had a great weekend. If y'all don't know what this is the Elf. It keeps your it keeps my lashes on all day. I mean my whatchamacallit on all day. That's the only reason why I wear it. I mean, I'm doing this like I got on makeup. I don't wear makeup, y'all. The only thing I do is put on stuff for my I put on foundation for these eyebrows. That's it. I don't know why I do this, because for some reason I think it helps. For some reason. But yeah, that was my weekend. I've been in the doghouse, y'all. So what am I going to do? I don't know. I don't even have no plan yet. I was looking for another concert. That ain't nothing going on. But I don't know. It's something special that I know she's going to like. She's not into crowds, so I don't have to do no party or nothing like that. Just something that is going to make her feel good. And I'm going to just look into certain things. I know the stuff that she likes. And I'm just going to make that happen. I got to make this up to her because, you know, I fucked up. All while, and then Friday, like literally, like at the time of the concert started at 8. From 8 to forever, I just was looking at the time like, oh my God. And I kept saying, like, I was trying to make up, like, let's just go. And she was like, no. And I understood that. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Sometimes I just have those moments about myself that I'm like selfish. And I don't be seeing it. That's the fucked up part. I'm starting to realize it. Like, when my older brothers used to tell me that, I didn't believe it. Like, no, because I used to do so much for other people. But you can still be selfless and selfish at the same time. You can do a lot for people and still have a selfish mentality. And I realized at some points, I do have that. I have those selfish moments, but I that was the wrong time to have a selfish moment, and I wasted her money. Like, we not rich. Like, she worked hard for her money, and I just wasted it. So that's the bad part about it. But I just felt at that point, again, selfishly, I just felt like she wasn't worrying about me. She was worrying about herself. And it's still, even when I think about it, I cringe because it was stupid as fuck to even think that way when she bought the tickets for me for Valentine's Day. That was just fucking dumb, right? Anyway, hope you guys had a better weekend than I did. Self-fucking induced, self-inflicted, you know. But other than that, I haven't been watching too much of anything. I was kind of busy this weekend trying to fix shit, pretty much. And when those type of things happen, like, you got to make sure. I know me. If I'm in the doghouse, I got to make sure shit is tight. When she come up in this house, everything got to be bop, 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 bop. I can't, not one complaint need to come out her mouth. That's how I feel when I'm in the doghouse. I don't know about nobody else, but me, I got to make sure shit is A1, because you don't want to further make the situation worse. So I was doing that and everything. I feel like a nigga. You know how a nigga fuck up? They go all out, go above and beyond. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. It ain't working, y'all. She is pissed at me. I fucked up. Those chickens. No, they wasn't. They weren't. See, don't jug the knife in. Don't jug the knife in. I know it wasn't. But I deal with a lot. Y'all don't understand. I deal with a lot every day. Just coming outside my house and working amongst people that don't like you. Or just, I ain't going to say they don't like me, but I'm different. I'm different in so many ways. And I have to deal with that, working around that. And it gets frustrating sometimes. And Friday was that day. Like, it was that day that I just had it. And I just exploded. It was just one of those days. But yeah. In other news, listen, y'all, I was just looking at Peach. So I heard that she had a court date for getting evicted. I don't know about if anybody knows about Peach or follow her. I don't follow her too much because sometimes she's too much for me. But this one, I just paid attention to what she was saying. So she had an eviction hearing today, or whatever day, and when she went onto the Zoom, it was like 40 people on the Zoom, and the judge was like, "Are you expecting people?" And Peach was like, "No, these are just people on the internet that want to know my business, and you know, whatever." Her main complaint was, out of all these women, no, she said it was all women, all black women, and she kept saying that. And I started thinking, like, why does she keep saying that? Why does she keep saying that? So her point was, this is black women tearing other black women down. You see her in a predicament about to be evicted, and you're on the Zoom so that you can have content, so you can talk about it. And I understood that point. I understood that point 100%, because that is kind of fucked up. I don't know why we keep abusing each other like this. But on the other hand, it made me think of what you do will come back to you. Because I can remember countless lives. How you make your money, Peach, is dogging out your black mother and your black family. So it behooves me that you could come here now and say how black women are just sitting around watching your demise. You see how that worked? And then it made me think again more about how much we are so much in each other's business, and we never ever get to really hone down on our own and take care of our own, because we're so engulfed in everybody else's business. And another thing, Peach, you really, it's hard for you to complain about the people talking about you when these are the very said people that actually pay you, that actually employ you. Like, really, I mean, it's their money that you look for, that you come out to get. So of course they can have criticism. It's funny how these people don't want you. They just want to take from you and give nothing in return. Or you can't say anything back. You could give them your money, but don't critique me. Don't say shit that I'm doing right or wrong. I mean, you can say what I'm doing right, but don't say nothing I'm doing wrong, because now you're in my business. Although you took their money countless times. They could be in your business when they're giving. But when they're giving you information or giving you feedback that you don't want to hear, now they're in your business and you want that to change. That's rich to me. Any fucking hue. That was one thing I was listening to. Another thing I was listening to is I was watching white people react to the Super Bowl and being informed. And let me tell you what's amazing that I am watching. I am watching white people get educated on hip hop for the first time. And not understanding a lot is funny as hell to watch. But the fact that they are now wanting to know is different. Does it mean anything? No. It just means that they're now starting to listen and wanting to pay attention. Something good is happening. And I hope that it continues. I hope women finally start to not want to be considered as hoes and bitches. Don't want to aspire to be strippers or drug dealers. I'm just happy that we're moving towards that. We haven't gotten there yet, but we're moving towards that. And a big part of that is hip hop and the impactfulness. And not everything is going to be positive, but not everything is negative either. And you can learn. You can learn from this. It can spark your mind to think different. It's not all bad. And even if it's ghetto, that's kind of who we are. So it's time to stop running from it and rein into it. But it doesn't have to have a negative impact. That's what I think. That's just what I think. You hear that wind, y'all? God, it's so cold out here. I don't like starting my day late like this because it's like I'm walking into whatever and I got to pick up the pieces. But it is what it is because my job they're not giving overtime like that. Click on all the messages. Wait a minute, let me see. Those messages are not cheap. Those tickets get going immediately. So she was intentional about y'all having a good time. I know. She told me that. We were supposed to have a good time, and you fucked it up. And that's what I did. I fucked it up. Oh, am I back? So I think I got a phone call or something. Can you hear me? See? Yes. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I had got a phone call, so it knocked it off for a minute. But Yeah, that's really it. Okay, good, 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 good. But I know, I know. Yeah, I'm just not really into, I don't want to hear any negativity like that. I'm really on another journey because I know it's work to be done in my community, and I'm a part of that, and I'm a part of strengthening my black people. So I'm just not into like degrading us and speaking ill of us. So that's why it's easier for me not to even watch it. That way I won't be I won't have that desire to want to respond because I feel like I want to answer to that, or I got something to say to that, or oh, she lying, or that. I don't want to do none of that. So I don't even watch it. I can't watch it. I'm not on that tip right now. Now, who knows? Next week I might be full of mess. Back on demon time, all up in the business. Not really. I don't think so. Yeah, the more I'm thinking about it, like I'm so like far away from it. Sometimes you grow up like 7 years. Think about this, y'all. And some of y'all been on here, been over there way longer. 7 years of meeting people, beefing with people. 7 years arguing with people. 7 years trying to find out people business and exploiting people. 7 years. That's a long time to be in a negative space like that. And it does something to you. And then when you wake up and realize like you really haven't done anything with your life in 7 years, but this, that can't make you feel good. Like for real. It can't. Now there's some people who this is all they can do. So they have no issue. But for those who you got talent and can do way more than this, you like, you don't feel no type of way. I started feeling some type of way. I started feeling foolish. And once that happened, it was time for me to move on. Seriously. Once I started feeling kind of dumb for even entertaining shit like this, it was time for me to move on, for real. And that's just what I did. I'm just moving on. And I like a lot of content creators worldwide, all over this YouTube, especially in the sector that I've been cadoodling in. I like a lot of them, and a lot of them have potential. I just think they're misusing their platform in such a humongous way that they don't even understand, and they can have way more following. And I think they don't understand me. I don't have enough. I can do this, but I can only do it part time. I can't give too much to it. I already realized I tried to try. I really don't. I can't do it. So it's not for me. Although I can get out here and speak, I don't have a problem with this because this is my platform. This is what it's for. I'm not doing this for numbers. I've never done this for numbers. I just did it because I like to speak about certain things. And I will continue to do that. But like, to everyone in, I'm going to say, the beef sector and everything like that, you guys are multi-talented. Y'all can do so much more than what y'all are doing. And the fact that y'all find that entertaining and have been for so many years, and nobody is trying to push the envelope to go any further, maybe this is all you got. That's what I have chalked it up to. Maybe this is just it for you. This is your limit. This not my limit. I can't. I played around with it long enough, and I will continue to greet people and be in, you know, drop down in certain people's platform like I've always done. I'm not going to change what I do. I'm just not really there no more. I'm not even interested anymore. None of that. No, just not. Anyway. Hey, outspoken. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see. No, you won't go back to that because you are not made that way. You were having a moment. Forgive yourself. She will forgive you. Okay. I mean, she will. I know she'll forgive me eventually. It's taking longer than I thought. Shit. But she was hurt. I can't put a time limit on somebody's pain. And I'm not going to do that. Not even my wife. Those people who continue to use people's lives downfall for content will end up in jail this year. Oh. Oh, is that what's going on? Y'all gotta stop. This is not the time for this shit. Like, for real, it's not the time. Like, come on. That shit is whack. Enough is enough. This shit is whack. There's so much other shit that's going on out here that y'all can use content on. That y'all can do content on. Besides each other in this manner. Like, that shit not fun. I don't know why y'all think it's fun. It's not fun to make somebody feel bad. What's fun about that? To read somebody, to gag somebody. What's so fun about that? Like, it's cool for a moment, but a moment. Y'all making this shit a whole career, a lifetime, for real? Beating y'all people up? When the whole fucking world is beating our asses too? When y'all gonna wake up and stop with the nonsense? Oh yeah, be nice. Also, those that set up people in front of behind the scenes will also be served. A lot of shit going on, huh? Why do you need somebody to tell y'all to stop? Why can't y'all just stop? Why do y'all need, and that's the problem with us. Why do we need so much reinforcement? Why can't y'all get out of that slave mentality that y'all need somebody else to tell y'all what to do? Y'all need somebody else to give y'all something. Why can't y'all get out of that mentality and just start doing things on your own? Start holding yourself accountable. That way nobody else has to do it for you. Start thinking of what's actually right and what's wrong, because you do know there is a subtle difference. Choose to make the right decisions. It's a choice. And it's not a hard one either. When you think about it, how hard is it to do the right thing? Anyway. Guys, it's almost 9 o'clock. Once 9 o'clock comes, I got to get ready and get up out of here because I got to be to work at 10 today. No, 11. Almost went an hour early, but I still have things to do. So I am going to cut this off at 9. But I did want to just do a quick little live to do my little morning warning. always. And to just promote positivity. I mean, even if I'm not always a positive person, I still want to promote it all the time. I always just want to do the right thing. And sometimes you can't. Sometimes you do. I mess up. I just told y'all how royally I fucked up this morning. So it's not that I'm above anybody. But I strive to be better. That's all you can do. That's all you want to do is try. And it don't take a lot to do that. It does not take much to be a good person. It really don't. You just got to want to do it. You just got to want to be it. Side note, y'all heard y'all heard Drake's new album? Some sexy auto tunes for you. I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in here. Drake, that album was horrible. Stop it. Start over, okay? I still like you, Drake. I don't want you to think I don't like you, but we gotta tell the truth. But on another note, you see, I'm gonna say now you see what he is without ghostwriters. This is the real Drake. Anyway, I'm out. I don't got no more. Sometimes you may not be positive all the time, but be factual. Yeah. Yeah, look, facts is not going to always be positive. That's the truth. That is the truth. What is fact is not going to always appease the masses. It's just not. We can see that right now. What is fact? The facts that are coming out, the facts, the true history of America has America very uncomfortable. And you should be. You have to be. You have to be. And it does not hurt. And it does not, like, the best thing we as black people can do right now is educate. That's it. We have been doing it for years, but just not stop and start living our lives and continue to live our lives as strong and as beautiful as we are. That's it, and that's all. Continue to be hard workers. Continue to be astute of the law and of God, of Yah. Love him, love your neighbors, and just live your life in abundance. Last thing. I know this is a little cliche, but it's like really, really think about this. Do unto others as you would want done to you. If you really just pay attention to what's that saying and live by that, you will be a part of changing this world into a better place. Not the best, but a better place. All right, I'm out. Peace.